Hi Flosstube, I am back with my second video. Hopefully this one I guess goes a little bit better than the last one. I don't have a ton of projects. I did start working on the smaller Santa project I showed you guys last week, which I'll show you again. I didn't start on the stocking at all, but I don't get a lot of stitching time at home. I have a 10-month-old, so a lot of my stitching time is either when she's napping or when she's sleeping, and let's face it, by the time she goes to bed for the night, I'm ready for bed for the night too. So I did talk about the blanket I made my oldest daughter that I crocheted her last video. So I'm going to show that to you right now. You won't be able to see the whole entire blanket. Like I said, I'm 5'6", and it's as tall as I am, and it's about as wide as my arm span. So this is what it looks like. I'll just kind of give you a glimpse. It's a randomized pattern. I found it on Pinterest, the randomized pattern link. So it's just a randomized pattern. It is white, blue, mint green, and purple. But yeah, it's just a randomized pattern all throughout the blanket. And then just add a different touch. I crocheted her name into the right corner of the blanket. And then I just did a blue border around it, and it's all single crocheted. So it takes a while. Let's get that out of the way. Now, on to my one I've been working on. It's probably not as much progress as most people make in a week, and especially for only having one project they're working on, but I really don't get to work on it some days at all. But if you did not see my last video, this is what it looks like. So I gridded it. I watched a couple videos on that. I figured that would probably be a lot easier for me, who's also getting into the kind of cross stitch as well as taking it to work and stuff. So I did grid the whole thing, which wasn't that bad. I had to redo it like once, and then when I started stitching, I ended up having to frog like 2 blocks because I was off by 1, and it was just annoying. But you can actually, I actually have my needle in here. Let me take this out. I'll just leave it. So this is what it looks like that I have done so far. Again, not much, and it is starting, if you want to go back to the picture, it's starting over here on Santa. So you're getting his hair. Actually, it's not his hair, excuse me. It's the white fur on his stocking cap. So this is what it's done gridded. I've seen a lot of people use like a metallic floss because they say when they grid that it doesn't like puncture the thread. If you use that when you grid, if you could let me know, like maybe what you would recommend, like brands you'd recommend, because I'm using just regular DMC cotton floss, and as you can see if you look up here, it does get punctured very easily, and it hopefully won't be that bad to just rip it out, but I'm hoping maybe the metallic will be a little bit easier. But I have 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 blocks completed. These ones are completed on the top. It's just the way the pattern is. I did full counts for these boxes, and then I'm working on these 5 right now, which I'll have done pretty soon. So I'm just gonna do this section is all in the hoop and then move on. So that's what I've accomplished this week. Not much, but I'm hoping to get a lot more progress done this week. And like I said, I haven't worked on that stocking at all. I didn't get as much stitching stuff for Christmas as I expected. I got a new computer, which I'm hopefully, fingers crossed, will be starting nursing school in the fall, which will be interesting with a family, but I will need the computer for that. So I was quite surprised and thankful for that. But I asked for, I don't know if you guys have seen them, but some of the Thomas Kincaid Disney collection. I asked for those for Christmas, and he went and bought one, thinking I could do it for our daughter's room, and it would fit because it's princesses and stuff. And then I told him the one I really wanted was the Mickey Mouse one, and he told me afterwards, he's like, I felt really bad, but I already bought one. But I'm not complaining. It's not my favorite Disney princess. Mine's Little Mermaid, always has been. But he bought me it's actually called the Disney Dreams Collection, original art by Thomas Kincaid. The finished size is a 16 by 12, so this is the largest project that I will start working on. Between this and the stocking that I want to do for my youngest daughter, I will be lucky if they're done by the time she's 15. But this is the Cinderella Wishes Upon a Star. Cinderella Wishes Upon a Dream, not a star. But this is what it looks like. So it's going to be a lot of work. I'm sorry for the glare you guys are getting. But the kit contains 18 count Aida cloth, the floss, the needle, the chart, all that stuff. I can actually show you the back because it doesn't contain any of the pattern. But this is a lot of thread in this. So this is what it looks like. I got that. Actually, I was just online at Joann's too. I will let you guys know. They do have a coupon code when you enter the website for 50% off an item. So I figured I would look, at the Thomas Kincaid, what their pricing is there. The Disney one that I was looking at for my daughter's room is originally $45. It's originally $45. So after the 50% off coupon code, it's like 22 something, 22 and some change. So I was like, so I may actually have a haul for you guys for a next video. But I will link that code down below, the Joann's code, if you guys would like to. I believe it's good until the 31st. If I don't link it, go to the Joann's website and you'll find it right there. I think there's actually 3 codes, but you can only use one per order, I believe. So there's that. And then I'm also thinking about, I'll have to see if I have the other extra money, but I really want to do the Frosted Pumpkin Stitcheries year-long thing. They do have new kits being released on the 30th as well, I believe. So I may end up doing that too. I don't know. I'm probably drowning myself with too many projects, but it's really hard not to get carried away. And last but not least, this is kind of, I guess, a tiny haul. I bookmarked things that I'm interested in doing. This is the Just Cross Stitch magazine, and this is the December, well, it says display until December 28th, 15, but I think this is a December issue because it's all Christmas. But it looks like this, the stocking on the front and stuff. And it's full of patterns, so I'll mark kind of the ones that I'm looking at doing. One is the Nativity. It looks like this. I was thinking of doing this maybe for my parents for next year. Let's see what else we got. And then we have the cover, which is the stocking. I like this. It's got Happy Holidays, which I'm more of a Merry Christmas person, but cookies, Believe, Season's Greetings, all that stuff throughout it. So I think that's really cool. What's next? I love this one. It reminds me of the old Father Time, the Christmas, but this is Santa. Love this one. These will probably not all get done this year, but I'm very interested into doing them. Next is the Holly Jolly Santa Sampler by the Pumpkin Stitchery, the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. I always forget that. Looks like this. super cute. And the last one I bookmarked was the Christmas Treasures collection. It's a thing of 4, and the design is from Liz Almond, but it looks like this. And I thought it'd be really cool to do them like in Christmas colors, like 2 green, 2 red, or like 1 silver, 1 gold, 1 green, 1 red type thing. So interested in checking these out. So yeah, that's my video for this week. A little bit longer than last week, but not as long, I guess, as a lot of people, but I don't have a lot of projects I'm working on. So I do want to say thank you to my new subscribers. It was actually very, I felt like a little kid watching like all my new subscribers. Sorry, I watched my video after it uploaded and I chunked off a bunch from the beginning. I don't know why or how or whatnot, but hopefully this one doesn't do that. So yeah, hopefully I can get a lot more done this week and come to you with more. I did not show you my daughter's blanket, the youngest one, the cross-stitched one, so hopefully I can show that to you next time. It's around my house somewhere. She's 10 months old and hides everything, so but yeah, so that's it. So hopefully you guys are doing awesome. I look forward to hearing from all of you soon, and feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you all soon. Have a fantastic week and a Happy New Year. Bye.